My name is Ma Mami Tsumka, given name Jennifer White. I am from Sanema First Nation. My mother comes from Danakta, where my name originates from. And I just wanted to share my passion of why I wanted to do this video. This video was to enlighten my children of the history of the residential school and how my mom attended and how that was passed down to me, her trauma, and then from that trauma I passed down to them.
My life before I went to residential school was filled with family in our little village of 13 people. Barriers that I face are emotional and mental abuse of the attempt to assimilate, and I had a lot of shame being Indian. It created a lot of internal barriers where there was lack of confidence, self-esteem, and a lot of shame.
How do you feel your life has been impacted by intergenerational trauma?
I think in general, almost every aspect of my life has been impacted by intergenerational trauma. I mean, if you take a look at our communities and the reserves, like everyone is impacted. And I think in my family, like one of the big problems that we had was substance abuse, and growing up with my parents in and out of addiction, which resulted in me being in and out of care, which was really hard for me. And I think just in other ways too, just the loss of the language, loss of culture, and the loss of connection.
I just don't see no way out. I feel lost, scared, defeated. It's like hell on earth. I don't ever expect to make it out. I don't ever expect to see tomorrow, another hour, another minute. I'm so tired of feeling tired. I'm so tired of feeling alone. But I created this by the choices I made. Dear Addict Jen from Sober Jen, who would have thought in a million years you'd be where you're at today? I am proud of you for all your hard work. I am so honored to be in your life, Jen. Talking to myself. And, you know, you got through the relationship with Lance. You survived. You got through addiction. You got through mental health issues. You got through cancer. Like, the sky is the limit, girl. You keep going. When people say you can't, you get up and you do it.
If you could give 5-year-old Jen any advice, what would it be?
You're worthy of love. You're worthy of respect. Anything that happens is not your fault.
I had so much dreams, hopes, and aspirations of what I was going to be as a mother. And as I got older and addiction progressed, and, you know, I made choices that I regret today. That kid, he's grown up to be a remarkable young man who, you know, he's raising his own little family, and he's doing his education, he's healing on his own, he's setting up boundaries with us. He's being able to sit down and say, hey mom, listen, this isn't working for me, or, you know, how you're acting is not okay. And he's helped me heal and grow some of my toxic ways. Am I perfect? No. But am I learning? Yes. Am I open to change? Yes. I think another important key fact for me is Caitlin has, you know, brought us together as one, and my kids amaze me, and she, you know, she's in university as well, and they're just, you know, they're taking their pain and their trauma and they're turning it around, and they're becoming everything I hoped they would be.
I think Grace was the last piece to our puzzle of what our family needed. She brought us into unity to one. She is what an elder said is our mountain mover.
She's going to do great things in her life. For someone who is nonverbal, she has so much sass and so much personality and so much love, unconditional love. That little girl has taught me.
The day I came into this world, an umbilical cord was wrapped around my neck. I saw death before I took my first step. I've seen addiction with my own eyes. I was ripped away from my parents. Social workers tried to control my life. I ran away from their rules. I saw my dad sleeping on the streets, nowhere to go. I love spending time with my little sister Gracie. Her eyes shine and light up my world. When I had no one, Grandma and Papa were always there for me. Warm hugs. They empowered me and taught me traditions of my people's past. I'm blessed to have such a loving family. I am a thunderbird soaring through the sky. I will heal the troubled children. I will make a difference in this world.
I awoke in this world before anyone is ready. I was another burden in the world of struggles, but the joy of my life came from those of age. My grandparents taught me that life can be fun. They filled my life with laughter and love. As I grew, I found my own passions, video games and sports to name a few. My parents are doing better than before. To be an engineer is my goal, and to travel somewhere warm, maybe to stay there. When I return, I want to marry, build a house, have kids, and raise them well, live happily.